Well, due to this time of year, lots of germs are making the rounds, of course, and for young athletes, locker rooms and gym equipment can harbor some pretty nasty bugs. They're resistant to some common antibiotics and can cause skin infections that are hard to treat. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin has a look at what you need to know to protect your kids.
20 years ago, we typically only saw hard-to-treat staph infections like MRSA in healthcare settings, places like hospitals where patients were already really sick and vulnerable. But now we're starting to see antibiotic-resistant germs spreading into the community in places where people are in close contact with one another, like locker rooms. Sports like high school football are huge in Georgia, and playing can come with some pretty well-known risks.
When people are thinking about athletes and injuries, they're thinking about concussions, they're thinking about broken bones, they're thinking about torn ACLs.
But something people may not be thinking about, says Meredith KEMP of the company Clear Gear, is skin infections caused by difficult to treat germs like this one, MRSA, or methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus, increasingly cropping up in locker rooms and gyms.
Some of these infections are actually coming from their equipment. Their equipment's dirty. It's got bacteria all over it.
That's why 21-year-old Joshua CHATFIELD of Atlanta, who plays water polo at Villanova University, says his mom has always pushed him and his brother to keep their equipment clean.
She's always been huge on bring your equipment back home after practice every day and make sure that we're washing it pretty consistently. I'll shower after practice and we'll make sure people are throwing stuff in the suit dryer and make sure they're washing it every week.
We typically carry MRSA on our skin, but it can be spread through an infected wound or by sharing personal items like razors, towels, and clothing. Dr. SPAULDING, an associate professor of epidemiology at Emory School of Medicine, says most MRSA infections can be treated. But in some people,
it can cause very severe skin infections and soft tissue infections, including necrotizing fasciitis, which is when the tissue just gets utterly destroyed by the bacteria. Some people would call that the flesh-eating bacteria.
And you're actually much more likely to pick up a cold or flu virus at the gym than a germ like MRSA this time of year. So if you're sharing gym equipment with other people, you want to disinfect it, wipe down everything, including the free weights. And if you're taking something like a cycling class, wipe down the seat, the handlebars, anything that you're going to be touching. For the Fox Medical Team, I'm Beth Galvin.